Hello and welcome to Casual Leaves, and this is my unboxing edition. So in the last couple of weeks I have been placing online orders and I'm unboxing about 4 of these packages which have come in different points in time, and what I've tried to do today is record glimpses of me unboxing them and taking you through what I have received. So let's have a look at it. Now starting with my first package, this one is from a place called Plant Essentials, which I came across on Instagram a couple of months back. I have ordered in the past from them, but it was a set of containers, clear containers, which were really handy. So I wanted to try their plants as well. What attracted me was the quality of the plants which I saw online, the pictures I saw online, and the pricing. So I'm hoping I have received something good with this package. So the plants I have ordered are string of hearts. I have ordered 2 of those because they were the last 2 ones available, and I thought it would be best that I take 2 of them because usually you get only a couple of strings with one plant, and I want to have a bushy string of hearts eventually. So I've decided to order 2, and these are supposed to be the normal string of hearts, and which means the green non-variegated versions, but I'm so happily surprised that the seller has sent me the variegated ones. So I'm really excited. It was a really nice surprise for me. Not that I asked for these or I was looking for the variegated ones, but I assumed the seller had only these last 2 ones left. So though I was told they're the non-variegated versions, I'm quite thrilled to have the variegated ones because they do look really nice. And I think there's a lot you can do with the variegated string of hearts because their look depends a lot on the kind of sunlight they get or the grow lights they may get, which affects their colors a lot. So I'm pretty excited, and the plants look really nice. The packaging wasn't that sturdy or great, to be honest, but the plants have arrived in really good condition. The number of leaves look good, the volume of leaves look good. There's some big ones, and the typical nature of the leaves, which is these thick succulent like leaves, are there. So I'm quite happy. A bit confused about the way the soil is, but as I see it, it actually works. It's one of those kind of soils which do not retain any amount of water, and that's what string of heart needs. So that's good. I'm trying to untangle the string of hearts at this point in time and see how many vines I have got per plant, which is about 3 vines I believe, and I'm kind of just putting them back on top because I want the top to remain bushier. Now my next package has a bit of a story. This package has been stuck in mail for about 11 days. For some reason it returned from my doorstep and I never could get a trace of it, and I finally figured that it was at the courier center, and I've managed to get it picked up from there. But considering it's been 11 days, I'm really not too hopeful what I'm gonna find here. Also, these plants have been on my wish list for a very long time. One of these is an anthurium, one of these is a syngonium, but these are really special and rare ones, and I have been waiting with my eyes peeled for the longest time for these 2 plants to arrive since the time I placed the order. I ordered these from a place called Vinay Gardens, and I really like their packaging, apart from the fact that the courier got lost for so many days. But the good thing here is they have dispatched another set of plants for me free of cost, and I have offered to pay for the shipping nevertheless, which also they were too kind to decline, but I've still paid them for that. So I'm also waiting parallelly for the other package to arrive, but since I've managed to get the older one, I'm gonna see how the plants are. The plants I ordered are an anthurium viridifolium and a syngonium strawberry milk, and to be honest, it looks like they may survive. The syngonium is at least looking fine. It's seeming to be doing okay. Some leaves have gone yellow, but that's fine. And anthurium, as of now, it looks okay, but I'm just gonna wait till the unboxing happens to describe this further. Okay, so this is how the plants are looking. There is some damage in a couple of leaves which have gone yellow because there was no water or sunlight for 11 days, which is a lot. But I just want to now check the roots, check the health of the plants, and decide if these may even survive. So I'm gonna move into checking their root systems now. Unfortunately, the vitterifolium is only connected by a little piece to its roots, so I'm going to try and put it in moss right now. And as I do it, honestly, the roots have come apart, so it's in two pieces now, and I'm not too hopeful if the plant will survive, but I'm just going to create a little humidity dome and figure that out. Parallelly, I'm going to put my syngonium in a self-watering pot, which is a new one I've managed to get, and I really like it. And the syngonium roots actually do look better than the anthurium roots, so I'm hopeful that they should do well. I'm using my magic soilless mix, which seems to be working for some of my plants, so I'm hoping that the syngonium survives with it. I've decided to put a moss pole right at the beginning because the plant is already in shock and I don't want to trouble it later. So while it may not require it so soon, I have decided to give it that support so it tries to recover from the shock with the help of the support. I am going to try and place a humidity dome on the anthurium. I did try put a little turmeric powder as well to help kill the bacteria because everything has come apart for my anthurium. And syngonium I'm a bit hopeful about because it still looks more strong. The stem looks strong and healthier. Now coming on to my third unboxing, my third order, which is from a place called Plant Wagon, and it popped up on my Instagram again in stories. It was a sponsored ad, and what attracted me was the pricing. This one is an alocasia, and my alocasias are doing so bad, and the pricing was quite attractive, so I decided to order it nevertheless, though I'm trying to be careful with my orders online because I've really been having a bad luck lately. I don't know if it is the plants or the sellers or why the quality of plants are suffering. But here is my alocasia, and if you can guess, it is my alocasia black velvet, my original black velvet, which was doing so good last year with so many leaves and good sizes and everything. It was super healthy, has been doing really poor lately again, so I just want to have a great set of alocasia black velvets, and this one looks decent. It's not too big in size, but for the price I paid for it, which is just about $200, I'm okay with that. And the plant looks healthy. I do need to check its roots though. Overall, the plant looks healthy, the leaves are looking fine. It definitely needs a lot of cleaning because there's a lot of mud on the leaves, but that's totally manageable. I also want to have a look at my original alocasia, which I just spoke of, and I do have a couple of combs which I'm trying to develop into proper plants. So right now I have 4 different plants, baby plants included, and I'm hoping that one day I'll be able to combine them and have a really bushy alocasia black velvet. Right now I want to take the newest addition into the sink and give it a spray and a wash. I need to clean a lot of mud because that's where the spider mites reside, and it needs to be quarantined right now for sure. I want to keep it away from the rest of the plants. I want to wash it with water. I want to wash it with my spider mite treatment liquid, which is like an overall treatment liquid I have created with some mild soap, some hydrochloric acid, and some sanitizer solution to kill whatever pests might be hiding in the leaves. So that's what I'm doing here. I need to check the roots next because the seller has told me that they have just used a bit of cocoa coir to transport the plant with less weight in the courier. So I'm just gonna check how the roots are and if I need to add some of the soil mix that I have at my place. After inspection, I realized that the roots do look fine. They are right for this size of the plant, so I'm pretty happy, and I think I'm just gonna pot it back up and it should be fine. So finally I have my package here, the one which was resent to me. The other plants, I have lost my Anthurium vitrifolium, and here is the pink syngonium. It is kind of trying to thrive and I'll give a better look separately. But this needs to be opened up ASAP because I don't know how the plants are going to be, what the condition is going to be. So let's open it and check what have we got today. So I've just moved to the other room because I think I have a better setup here to try and unbox these. So I can see a little sneak peek of the syngonium here. So let's start with this one. So the first one I have here is the syngonium strawberry milk, and it looks fine. So this seems to be a much smaller plant than what I would expect. So one of the leaves has yellowed up, but that's okay, the rest are still fine. And now the most important one. Anthurium vitrifolium. Been waiting for it for too long. How pretty. It's so lovely, I love it. There's a new leaf. There's a baby leaf here. That's the new leaf here. this one, and it looks really nice. It's a very juvenile plant, but I love it. I love it for sure. Here it is, my Anthurium vitrifolium. So happy to get this plant, and happy about this guy too. Very happy. It's a very small plant. It's very juvenile, even this one. Very small leaves, but is that an insect? I don't know. Maybe not. Gonna go and try and pot these up immediately. So I've used my magic soilless mix to pot these both up. Their roots were fine, they were in good condition, so I'm overall happy with this package. So welcome to present day cam now. These are how the plants are looking. On the left is the older plant which was stuck for 11 days, and on the right is the plant which the seller sent me again, which is also getting a new leaf. So overall I would say my Syngonium strawberry milk is doing really well. And this is how the Anthurium vitrifolium is looking. There's even a little root at the bottom, which means the roots have kind of settled into the soil. This is my magic soilless mix, which I've mentioned in the earlier part of the video, but yeah, it's doing well, and the new leaf has grown very long, so that's great. I'm really happy about it. And overall both the plants are doing well. And also having a look at the Alocasia black velvet, which unfortunately isn't doing so well, and it looks like it's going into dormancy or something like that. Really not sure. There was looking like a new growth there, but not sure when it's gonna start putting the leaf out. And now best of the lot is my string of hearts, which is doing really well. The one on the right has specially put out a lot of new growth, and the colors are different than the one on the left. The right one has more yellowish variegation and the left one has more pinkish variegation, so that's great. I've also got this spot for it here on the wall for these self-adhesive shelves that I've got from Amazon, and it looks brilliant. So I'm really happy about their spot. They get a bit of both natural light from the window and a grow light lighting from the left, so really happy about these. And thank you for watching. I'll do a detailed video later on these plants and how they're doing, and thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, bye.